Uko wapi? Wewe utampigia.
Josephine Okomo.
Roslyn.
Josephine. Enda mbele. Sasa unataka kusikia jina unakuja. Josephine. Waingia.
Sawa.
Masa Keno.
We, ndio kina mama wakuje hapa mbele.
Ladies wakuje mbele.
Kina mama wakuje mbele hapo.
Brenda Nekesa. Brenda Nekesa. Masa Ward. Brian Ochieng. Dinga kutoka. Mbele kwa jambo. Wewe msipotea. Sawa. Victor Kea. Yes. Victor Kea? Yes. Thomas Ogendo. Yes. No. Brian Sol. Yes. Madoya. Bernard Oloch. Dixon Otieno. Yes. Kennedy Ochieng. Philip Otieno. Yes. Yes. Leonard Ouma. Yes. Dylan.
Yes, sir.
Mtoa hizo makofia na hizo maski.
Fred Onyango. Yes. Don Steve Okot. Yes, sir. Jared Okolo. Yes. Jared Polo. Derek Odhiambo. Jared Nyangira.
Yes, sir.
Lilian Mwai. Robert Ouko.
Yes, sir.
Kelvin Abok.
Yes, sir.
Evans Otieno.
Yes.
Evans Okot. Modelo.
Nataka kuonekana na Julia kwa hapa. Waone wewe.
Dolphine Onyango.
Hayo kitambaa.
John Dolo.
Because it's you people who are recalling. But the year 2026. So which date do you want? Thomas Ogendo Ondiek. Oscar Abok Ochieng. Where's Liaga? Bernard Oluoch Okoth. Okay, now all the first row you sit down. The second row, you go to the extreme end. Dilip Otieno Hongo. Leonard Ouma Ochuro. Tilen Philip Akelo. Akelo? Where is Akelo? Okay. Bill Clinton. Fred Onyango Amolo. Steve Okoth. Jared Polo. And then we have Brian Onyango. Okay, that row can sit down. Then we go to the next one, Derek Odhiambo, the extreme end. Then we get to Jared Nyakira Ogalo.
Yes.
Then Lillian Mwai. Robert Ouko Okombo. Lillian and then Robert. Kelvin Abokodera. Kevin. Evans Otieno Aloyo. Evans Okoth. Jim Odero. Dolphin Onyango Achieng. And lastly, John Ndolo Ngugi. Anybody that we've left out? Or we can take the quorum. How many lawyers do you have in this one?
Ya utaratibu wa makosa kama ya jinai na maelezo yake ilikuwa kati tarehe 24 au na tarehe 19 Oktoba mwaka huu hapa katika jiji la Nairobi, kwenye jimbo la Nairobi katika Jamhuri ya Kenya, mkiwa pamoja basi na wengine ambao wako kwa koti sasa, mliweza kushirikiana kuweza kumlaghai Misonali Fabia Malvia pamoja na Mr. Mohamed Adel jumla ya dola ya Kimarekani 54,300 kwa kudai ya kwamba mlikuwa na uwezo ya kuweza kumuhusia dhahabu yenye usani wa kilo 35 kwa Integras Gold and Diamond Trading LLC. Josephine Okongo Aoko, ukweli ama si kweli? Utaketi. Masi Atieno Omolo, ukweli ama si kweli? Nekesa, ukweli ama si kweli? Kweli? Brian Ocheng Onyango, ukweli ama si kweli? Felix Odhiambo Otieno, ukweli ama si kweli? Victor Kea Oloch, ukweli ama si kweli? Thomas Ogendo Ondiek, ukweli ama si kweli? Oscar Abok Ochieng, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Bryson Madoya Aliaga, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Bernard Oluoch Okoth, ukweli ama si kweli? Dickson Otieno Juma, ukweli ama si kweli? Kennedy Ochieng Otondi, ukweli ama si kweli? Dilip Otieno Ongo, ukweli ama si kweli? Leonard Ouma Ochuro, ukweli ama si kweli? Tilen Philip Akelo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Bill Clinton, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Fred Onyango Amolo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Don Steve Okoth, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Jared Polo Aunga, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Brian Onyango, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Derek Odhiambo Amolo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Jared Nyangira Ogalo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Lillian Mwai, ukweli ama si kweli? Robert Ouko Okombo, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Kevin Abok Odera, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Evans Okoth, ukweli ama si kweli?
Si kweli.
Jim Odero, ukweli ama si kweli? Dolphin Onyango Acheng, ukweli ama si kweli? John Ndolo Ngugi, ukweli ama si kweli? Hii kwa njia ya udanganyifu kinyume na kifungu 313 ya utaratibu wa makosa kama haya. Na maelezo yake ni kuwa kati ya tarehe 24 Agosti mwaka huu na tarehe 19 Oktoba mwaka huu katika jiji la Nairobi hapa kwenye Jamhuri ya Kenya, mkiwa pamoja basi na wengine ambao wako kwa koti sasa, mliweza kujipatia dola 54,300 kutoka kwake Misonali Pabia Malvia pamoja na Mr. Mohamed Aden kwa kudai ya kwamba mlikuwa na uwezo ya kuweza kumuuzia dhahabu, na dhahabu yenyewe basi ina usani ya kilo 35 kwake Integrious Gold and Diamond Trading LLC, jambo ambalo mliweza kufahamu lilikuwa la uongo. Leonard Ouma Uchuro, ukweli ama si kweli? Brian Onyango, ukweli ama si kweli? Fred Onyango Amolo, ukweli ama si kweli? Haya, mketi. Asi Awor, Brian Ocheng Onyango, Felix Shtaka la tatu basi, shtaka lenyewe ni kuweza kumiliki karatasi iliyofanana ama iliyodhuminiwa kufanana na noti kinyume na sheria, na maelezo ni kuwa mnamo tarehe 5 Novemba mwaka huu mwendo wa saa 6 unusu katika hapa kwenye jimbo la Nairobi, bila kinyume na sheria basi na bila kuwa na sababu yote, mlikuwa ama mmeweza kumiliki makaratasi zilizokiziwa na kuweza kufanana na pia kufanana kama noti 2,500 ya dola ya Kimarekani, na noti zenyewe basi ilikuwa na nambari ya siri, na nambari ya siri yenyewe ni HF 9063111199. Mko mkijua kwamba noti hizo ni gushi. Josephine Okongo Aoko, ukweli ama si kweli? Masi Aora Akira, ukweli ama si kweli?
The most brilliant cash flow for this total use person. All this was achieved. Accused 1 to accused 12. Fair and reasonable. Well done. Thank you. Abides himself by my submissions and a wish to leave it at that. How Mr. Lee Jacob.
Yes, Councillor.
Yes, on behalf of the team, all the group that we are the first accused first, we also wish to be furnished and supplied with the witness statements and all the relevant material that the prosecution wishes to rely upon in this particular trial. Secondly, Your Honor, upon reading of the charges, and even prior to the reading of the charges, we have not been supplied with any deposition or any affidavit opposing days. So I want to make this application last evening, and a charge sheet has been prepared and placed before court this afternoon. Most likely, Your Honor confirms completion of investigations. Though, Your Honor, from a casual look of this charge sheet and the charges preferred and the suspects who are before you this afternoon, it is clear, Your Honor, that a lot is still wanting in terms of those investigation. Indeed, as pointed out by counsel for at least 1 to 12, we also have subordinate staff who form part of accused 13 all the way to accused number 31, who are also lumped up on the very evening when they were prepared to leave. Who are preparing in order to leave and go back home after a work well done on that very fateful day yesterday. And if at all, if you look at the allegations in count number 2, where a company is being pointed out, it has nothing absolutely to do with quite a number of these particular suspects who are before you. And therefore, Your Honor, I also beseech you in fixing the bail bond terms. Your Honor, my colleague has pointed out that frantic efforts are being made to raise cash bail. I want to believe, Your Honor, this is one of those circumstances where the court can and grant the accused persons even a figure lower than the 20,000 that is being talked about by my colleague, and more so even consider for most, if not all of them. We undertake, Your Honor, to appear as and when so required before you or any other court, abide by all the conditionality the court will set out throughout this trial. Your Honor, at this point, and without belittling the bond at this particular stage, is to ensure attendance to court, and it should, Your Honor, even having gone through the bail bond policies, I believe this is one of those moments, Your Honor, we urge you to consider a very reasonable bail bond term and have these particular accused persons released this afternoon. Of course, as pointed out, they have their families, some of whom are within the court precincts. And Your Honor, since the incarceration yesterday, a lot has happened, and some have even changed as far as their lives will be concerned from now moving forward. But Your Honor, we urge you that you can still exercise your authority and discretion to bring matters to balance and allow the society continue insofar as these accused persons are concerned in their normal ways of operation. The rest of the issues, Your Honor, will be tackled when we now punch through the evidence that will be supplied by the prosecution moving forward.
Being granted to the accused persons. Then I also do urge this honorable court to consider the loss that has been suffered by the victims in this case. Your Honor, counsels for the accused persons have mentioned them wanting the accused persons to be released on free bond or a cash bail of 20,000. Your Honor, that is not commensurate to the value of the subject matter of this case. Your Honor, when granting bail and bond terms, the court also has to balance both rights of the victim and the accused persons. Therefore, I do urge this honorable court to consider my sentiments while granting the bond and bail terms. That is all, Your Honor.
Because I know once I have to go through all these things, put in my ruling properly, because unless you want me to pronounce myself immediately, and again that will open up another Pandora box. So allow me to do a ruling, and I will deliver it first thing in the morning.
If that be the case, then will that mean that they have to be returned back to the police station?
What other choice do we have? What other choice could there be? I don't know.
No, but ordinarily when they take
I
plea,
think he's seeking preference in the remand statements.
Which are the preferences? Which ones do we have?
Your Honor, I believe when they rather remain at the police station as they are which are ruling, instead of being remanded.
Yeah, it's 3. We've been sitting here since morning. Yes.
You are now just a special court schedule placed to the lactating mother.
Yes.
That we would be comfortable with. She can be given a special consideration.
Can
Only
you-
the lactating mother.
Can you give me a suggestion, and I would maybe adapt that suggestion as a court? For the lactating mother. That's what you're saying? Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, just on the lactation, I think if we could be human enough, at least just to consider the fact that she's just a mere support staff. With all these happenings, she was just picked. She was in
I
the
think that's
line of
those.
fire.
So it,
So, Your Honor, if maybe we could just be lenient enough to her, maybe just to, if she could maybe taken the officers to her house, if that is possible.
counsel, if you say that she was a support, then that would mean the rest were not support.
No.
And I've had that argument by the 3 other councils that most are support staffs. So if you come up with the trajectory that it is only her who was the support, then the rest are not.
Your Honor, you know the condition of ourselves. At 3 months, baby, even if the baby is taken to her, in that court.
Where is the 3rd? Is it the 3rd or the 4th accused person? Who is she? And then you will come here tomorrow. Walileta mtoto, which police station were you put? Kilimani. Walimkuletea mtoto huko? So I know what she's going through. Okay, fine. Only her. Then the rest I will give my ruling tomorrow. Okay? So allow me to deal with her. Your name? Your name kindly? She's A2. Mercy Atieno Molo. Okay. Call 1 to just interfere very fast in the next 30 minutes, and I need a quick report on her. Then I will pronounce myself what next for us. As for the rest, we will come back tomorrow at 9:30 for my ruling on the bond and bail terms at 9:30. But I'll only deal with Mercy Omolo, being that she's a lactating mother, in the next 30 minutes. And then I'll pronounce myself on about her. The rest tomorrow at 9:30. The defense and counsels for the accused persons agree. So that is another I pronounce myself that they will be returned to the various police stations that they were taken in yesterday, and they'll be brought back from the various police stations tomorrow at by 9:30. But for the one accused person, I will deal with it in the next 30 minutes.
For the all accused persons to be today, a ruling will be pronounced by this court tomorrow, the 7th day of November 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Save for the second accused person, that is Mercy, which I will be getting her report today due to her lactating nature. That be the case. So we meet tomorrow.